How's everybody doing? Trying to make sure it's working here. I kind of feel like Kevin from last night. I was all set up on my laptop, and then my laptop connection wasn't working, so I had to switch over to my phone. So hopefully you guys can hear me. This is our first ever live on YouTube. Well, with Porter Valley Ranch, that is. For those of you that don't know, Rachel and I, we own a business in Sepulpa. We own an Ovations gymnastics and dance studio. So we actually switched our entire business over to live streaming classes about this time last year because of the pandemic. So we're pretty familiar with doing live things, but this is our first time doing anything live with Porter Valley Ranch. But it just seemed like the best way to do it with this giveaway. So we're gonna wait a few minutes and see who else shows up. People aren't used to us doing live, so I didn't know if anybody was gonna show up. So I'm glad to see you guys here. See some of our friends. Lori Carpe. I called her one time when she wanted a t-shirt. We got Ridge Life, Tim, Backyard Bees, Little Frenchie, all our friends. It looks like you guys are coming in. So I am in my office at our business because our internet at our house is terrible. We don't live too far out in the country, but we live just far enough out that it's horrible. And if I tried to do this from our house, it would probably be glitching in and out, but hopefully it's good here. So thank you. So Little Frenchie asked about this back here. Since I'm here, I might as well tell you guys about that. This is one of our passion projects in life. This artwork came from Cote d'Ivoire in Africa. So my wife Rachel and I are we are huge advocates of mission work. We are highly involved in our local church, and we go to Africa most of the time on an annual basis, and we help an orphanage there. Rachel was on the ground floor of a thing called Place of Refuge Global, which is an orphanage in Cote d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast, Africa. So this is from there. This is a picture of one of my adopted kids in Africa. And we do that. We go there. We haven't been able to go this year because of COVID, but it's one of those things that has come around in the last couple years in our life that has really defined who we are. They also speak French. So Little Frenchie, we are working hard to learn how to speak French so that we can communicate to les garçons and les filles, because they don't speak any English. They speak, they're learning English at school, but as of right now, most of them don't speak English. They speak tribal languages and French over there. So does anybody else have any questions? You guys don't really know us very well. We kind of do everything via edited videos, and we kind of only show you what you want to know a lot of times. So I feel like lives are a chance where people can, get to know you guys, people personally, which is something that we're not afraid of it. We don't have anything to hide or anything weird like that. We're very busy. We run a business and have 3 kids and a farm like a lot of you guys. And the edited video world has worked better for us. We just haven't wanted to get into doing a lot of lives and stuff like that, but we really enjoy watching other people's lives because it's a chance to connect with them and things like that. What am I giving away? I am giving away today, I'm gonna steal off of Tim. So I like Tim's idea of picking 3 winners, 2 alternates and a winner. So we are going to give away 2 of these today. This is a Porter Valley Ranch t-shirt. So we're gonna give away 2 of those, and then the finalists will move on to the Ayam Cemani giveaway. Tim asked, what is my favorite part of farming and homesteading? For me, I grew up on a farm in Nowata, Oklahoma. And the most important thing to me was the responsibility that I was able to get and to learn because of it. So that was a big part of what we started with our homestead, with our farm, was that we have 3 sons. They are 12, almost 9, and 6. and they're to that age where they can take on some responsibility. So they all have responsibilities on our farm. They all have responsibilities with our animals. They also all own animals. We gave each one of them, an ibex, a female, so that whenever they have babies, they can sell those, and they can start making money. That's how I was raised. My dad was a pastor. We didn't have a lot of money, so he gave my brother and I both, some cattle at a young age. And through that, I was able to buy my own car, put myself through college, pay for wedding rings and honeymoons and things like that. So for me, the coolest thing about what we're doing is that we're able to do it with our family, that we're able to teach our kids responsibility, and that we're able to hopefully set them up, on a financial path where they can do some things for themselves. Hopefully we're in a place where we can provide for them financially, but if they can do it for themselves, then that's great. So that's a great question, Tim.
Call from
My phone's ringing. So just so you guys know, I am turning down revenue by staying on this live stream and talking to you. Just joking. It's not that big of a deal. All right, let's see here. We are getting some people. We got 18 people in here. That is significantly more, 19. That's significantly more than I thought we were gonna have, because I've never done one of these before and had no idea what to expect. Alyssa Zavala, you are part of the original winning crew. We are going to pick a winner right now. So some of the people did this crazy wheel of names thing, and I didn't do that. So I am going through TubeBuddy, and I'm gonna pick a winner, and we're gonna pick a winner for this here t-shirt. Boots and Bounty, yeah, we're starting them out early, giving them some responsibility. My son Jet, if you guys watch our videos, he is our youngest. He just turned 6. He is an amazing little kid. He's full of energy. So he had a ibex who had a baby, and then the mom died. The nanny actually died a couple months later. So he was left with just a single ibex, a little buck. But we are actually going to sell it tomorrow. So he's going to get $700 that he can put towards future animals, and he thinks he wants to move into the sheep world. So we're gonna find him a little Harlequin sheep that he can buy with that money. So at 6 years old, it's really cool that we're able to teach him, you can keep this one as a pet, but you could also sell it and reinvest it. And if you reinvest it in, something that can pass it along, then that can produce future money for you. And he doesn't really understand money, but it's still a pretty cool concept to be able to teach him. So we're excited about that. All right, we are going to pick a winner over here. This is my other computer, my old computer. So we're gonna go to this TubeBuddy, pick a winner, and we are going to see who it is. And it is Dustin Alman. You guys can't see this, but it's Dustin Alman. He is from Snow, Arkansas. So Dustin Alman from Snow, Arkansas, you are going to be our second runner-up, which I guess means you get 3rd place, and you are also going to get one of these t-shirts. So we will look you up on the YouTube and get your email address. If you see this before we do that, you can also email us and tell us your mailing address, tell us your t-shirt size, and we'll send it to you. Something interesting about these t-shirts, I was a graphic designer before our other business took off and before we went into farming and ranching. So we actually have a t-shirt printing press right behind this wall that I did full time for about 6 months. I resigned from my position as a website designer in 2008. And we decided to take our business full time, but there was about 6 months that we weren't sure what was going to happen. So I printed t-shirts, thousands of t-shirts every single week. So I still have a t-shirt printing press. If any of my friends in Oklahoma ever need any t-shirts, I do not do it commercially, but I'd be more than happy to help you out and print some t-shirts for you. So just give me a shout and we'll get that thing cracking. Especially we have a meetup coming up. Anybody going to the meetup? In a couple weeks, I guess. It's coming up pretty soon. But if you need some t-shirts, we can help you out. We can make them for you. So Dustin is winner number 1. Let's see. I'm trying to go back through these comments. I don't know how you guys keep up with the comments when you do these live. It's there's a lot of stuff. So yeah, with Tim from Ridge Life, he said make sure that you are eligible to be the winner. The reason that some of us are picking multiple winners is because we set out some guidelines to be entered into the finalists and to win. You need to be subscribed to all 5 channels. That is Ridge Life, Paragon Ridge Ranch, Sugar Feather Farm, Lazy Pond Farm, and us here at Porter Valley Ranch. So you need to subscribe to all those channels. If you don't know if you're a subscriber, go to the channel, and if the little subscribe button is red, then you need to click it because you're not a subscriber yet. So make sure you do that. Make sure that you have an email address on your About page on your YouTube channel. That's not real hard to do, but it is important. And if you don't want to put your private email, you can go to Gmail and just sign up for a generic email pretty quick. But most of the giveaways through YouTube and Instagram are going to require that. So just go ahead and do that. Yes, the meetup is in Pryor, Oklahoma. I don't know the exact date on that. Somebody can comment on that on the chat here. But that first meetup was in Pryor back in the fall, and we had only been on YouTube for about a month. We did not do YouTube. May 22nd, yeah. We didn't do YouTube. To be honest, I didn't even watch YouTube until the pandemic stuff hit back in March and April. But we got onto it, and my son Zeke, he's always been really into animals. He was always watching people like, Hidden Heights and Arms Family Homestead and White House on a Hill, and we raise goats and chickens. So most of the channels that teach about goats and chickens, he was always watching those channels, and so I had time on my hands because our business was shut down, and we started really launching into, wow, that's cool that they can communicate their knowledge and build relationships with people that they don't know. And obviously that's something that we're really into. I mean, we build relationships with people in Africa through our orphanage around the world, and share knowledge and do life together from a distance. So that's kind of one of the things that inspired us to get into it. And then we went to the meetup. I think when we went to the meetup, we had like 700 subscribers, which was pretty good, pretty fast. But when we went there were these people like Tim, at Ridge Life. He spoke life into us and gave us a lot of advice, and the Crockers and all those kinds of people. We met some really good friends that really inspired us to take it to the next level. So that's what we've been trying to do. We are about, last time I looked, we're like 70 people away from hitting 2,000 subscribers. And we've only been doing this for about 9 months. So that's pretty crazy. And we want to thank you guys for helping us. Yeah, we gave away some degus, which are Chilean rats. We had gone to this wild side auction where they sell zebras and giraffes and all this crazy stuff. And of course, we can't leave empty-handed. So my son bought some degus, which are Chilean rats. They're like a gerbil. And we got it home, and one of them got loose in our garage and was loose in our garage for like 3 days. And so we told people before it got loose that we were going to give it away at the meetup, and then it got loose. So we're trying to catch this degu in our garage, which is a rat in our garage, for 3 days before we went to the meetup. So go back and watch that. Not many people watch those videos because we didn't have very many subscribers. Nobody knew who we are. But then we ended up putting the degus in the back of the Crocker's truck, and we put a note on it that was kind of like, ha, because he got his hair cut, and we were going to give him rats for his rat tail. Well, then the note blew away. It turned into a whole deal. So then people were like, how dare you leave animals on? And I mean, it was this really crazy thing. So we are not bringing any rats, Tim, to the meetup. It turned into a fiasco. All right, we're going to give away another thing here. We got 21 people. Let's see. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. If you are going to the meetup, we will see you there. Some people said 21st. Some people said 22nd. I don't know what it is. 22nd, I think. Let's see. All right, I think we're good. If somebody sees something that I missed, just answer it for me. If you answer it wrong, that's fine. I'm not going to hold you liable. All right, so we're going to give away our first runner-up. So if the person who advances to the finals, which is tomorrow night over on Ridge Life, it's going to be a live with all the channels there, which should be great. A lot of us have pretty big personalities, so I'm sure we'll be talking over each other the whole time. It should be interesting. But if the person who advances to the finals does not qualify, then this person will be advanced into the finals. And if you don't know what we're doing, if you're watching this for the first time, we are giving away 3 Ayam Cemani chicks from Sugar Feather Farm. The Ayam Cemani chicks are all black chickens, and they're pretty rare. They're pretty hard to get a hold of, especially right now because of all the crazy weather. Everybody I've talked to that raises these or breeds them and sells them, they're all really backed up, like 6 months or more, because they're not laying and you can't ship anything right now. I talked to Nicole over at Sugar Feather Farm, and there is some sort of a shipping pause or embargo or something like that. I don't know what the right word is, but they will not ship live animals or eggs right now because the postal service is so backed up they can't guarantee to get them there on time. So we just, yeah, so there are a lot on Craigslist. One thing we have learned through this process, that was from Backyard Bees. One thing we learned through this process is you have to be really careful whenever you buy something that is a rare heritage breed. When you buy that through something like Facebook or through Craigslist, usually you don't get a true representation of what the breed is intended to be. For instance, a lot of people take these Ayam Cemanis and breed them to other chickens, and they end up with a pretty high percentage hybrid, but it's still not a true Ayam Cemani. There are also some other kinds of black chickens called Svart Honas that a lot of people confuse for Ayam Cemanis. So it's kind of one of those things, you get what you pay for. So if you go through a reputable breeder, somebody that's on like the National Registry, then you're going to get a good product. And if you just buy them out of the local newspaper or whatever that system is, you might not be getting that. So you have to be careful. It's always good if you plan on doing them the right way to start the right way. All right, we're going to go ahead and give away another t-shirt and the first runner-up for our giveaway. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is not rigged, but Daniela Zavala, who I'm assuming is the sister of Alyssa Zavala, who was our first winner of these 3 Ayam Cemani. So she has them coming her way. Now, Daniela is our runner-up. So you're gonna get a t-shirt and possibly have 2 family members in the running for some Ayam Cemani t-shirts. So that is crazy, but that's the way that a random picker does it for you. All right, so I'm going to contact them. I've already got their email address because they won. So for those of you that haven't followed this whole fiasco giveaway system the whole time, what we have done is we had gotten really interested in these Ayam Cemanis, the black chickens, way back in November. So in November, we ordered some Ayam Cemani hatching eggs from a pretty reputable source, I will say. We did our homework. We got them in. We had a really cheap incubator and none of them hatched. But before none of them hatched, we decided we were going to give some of them away because we thought it would be really cool for somebody to have some of these for Christmas. So we told on a video, comment on this video and we will bring you a chick for Christmas or have it delivered to you for Christmas, and then none of them hatched. So that's what started this whole thing. So to kick off this giveaway, we went back to that original video and picked the winner, and that was somebody named Alyssa Zavala from California. So she's getting not just one, but she's getting 3 Ayam Cemani chicks. So she was the first winner of this giveaway. And then since we were doing it again, we partnered with Sugar Feather Farms, and then we decided to bring in some other channels just to make it a bigger deal, just to make it more fun, invite some people in. So we were friends with the people at Paragon Ridge Ranch. They actually live about 10 miles from us. So we connected with them, and then we had met Tim at the meetup. I love Tim. I love his heart. I love the way that he helps others. He's not afraid of sharing his faith. So we've always kind of been a kindred spirit. And then he invited Kevin from Lazy Pond Farm. And so we kind of had a good mix of people. And so that's how we got to where we are today. So Alyssa Zavala was the first winner, and then now I'm guessing her sister is in the running for the next one. So that's the first runner-up. We have one more giveaway to give away, and that is going to be the person that advances to the finals. So each channel, there are 5 channels involved, and each channel has picked a finalist through various means. And then those finalists are going to go into the drawing tomorrow night, which is going to be a live giveaway at 7 o'clock over on Ridge Life, and we're going to pick the winner for that. So it's going to be pretty cool. If you are not, hey, thank you, my globe in the background. If you missed the early stages of this video, we're all about missions. My wife and I go on mission trips. My dad is actually the National Director for Disaster Relief for the North American Mission Board. It's a thing called Send Relief. So he has traveled all over the globe. He's taken me with him. We go help people in times of disaster. We show them the love of Jesus, and hopefully earn the opportunity to share Jesus with them. But we just try to help people, you know, and love people all over the globe. So that means a lot to us and our family. It's who we are. It's what we do. And so that's what that is. And then this artwork right here is from our orphanage in Cote d'Ivoire, Africa. So that's who we are. Daniela Zavala, there you are. Yeah, good job. So you get a t-shirt coming, and then we're going to give away this last spot for the big giveaway. I don't have a list of things, but if you are not one of our 5 channel finalists, you're still going to want to watch tomorrow night on Ridge Life, because there are a lot of things being given away. If you watched Kevin's live last night, they got some Lazy Pond merch. They had some hats and some shirts and stuff that they're giving away. Paragon Ridge Ranch is giving away like some tumblers and some mealworms that you can eat or not eat, or feed to your chickens or feed to your kids. If you watched her video, you can do whatever you want with them. But we're going to give away some t-shirts. So there's going to be a lot of chances to win things, even if you are not one of the 5 finalists. And most of those giveaways are going to be picked from people inside of that live. So make sure you get over there tomorrow night and comment and interact with us so that you can win some cool stuff. All right, so we are sitting here at 22 people in 22 minutes, which seems like it's a good time to pick a winner, because I am talking a lot and I can't hear you because you can just type things. So Nunya Texas wife won, so she's in the finals. That's awesome. We're excited about it, man. We love giving stuff away. We've been blessed in our life, and we love to be able to help other people. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to give somebody some really cool chickens, and hopefully they can raise those up, and 9 months or a year from now they start having eggs, and hopefully they can bless somebody else. So that's what it's all about. All right, so we are now going to pick the last person, the last winner, which is going to be the channel finalist from Fort River Valley Ranch that goes into the 5 channel finalist drawing tomorrow. All right, here we go. Okay, our last channel finalist is Christine Hale. Christine Hale is from Underhill. She didn't put her state, but we're gonna let that slide. So Christine Hale is from Underhill, and she is going to move on to the finals tomorrow night with us and Ridge Life and Paragon Ridge Ranch and Sugar Feather Farm and Lazy Pond Farm. Christine Hale. So we'll go check that out. We will make sure that her email is on there, and we get her. If you are the winner and your email is not on your YouTube account, then you should go do it now before we check you. Let me see, make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, so make sure that your email is viewable and that we can see who your subs are. I can go to like our page and I can see who has subbed to our channel, unless you make that hidden. I guess you can do that. I don't know how. I guess you're gonna have to watch a YouTube video to find out how to do that, but make sure that we can see that so we can verify it, so that you can move on to the final round. let's see here. All right, so that's it. That is all we have for today. But I really want to thank you guys for coming in. Like I said, this is our first live. We have never done a live thing here on Porter Valley Ranch before. Who are the finalists? I don't know who all of the finalists are. I have not actually written them down. What I will do is I will make sure Sugar Feather hasn't picked theirs yet, to my knowledge. I think they're doing it today. I know that Paragon Ridge did theirs on Sunday. I know that Ridge Life and Lazy Pond Farm did theirs last night, and we just did ours. So that's 4. So we will get with Sugar Feather and make sure that they have their finalists, and then we will put those out probably on our community tabs just to make sure that everybody knows what's going on. And then hopefully you guys can all join us tomorrow over on Ridge Life at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't have any notes, so I'm not a note guy. My dad's a Baptist pastor. My grandpa is a Baptist pastor. So the art of talking from the hip is just something that we do here. So the gift of gab, I think some people would call it. But anyway, so that's all we've got. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed by now to us, then you're in big trouble. I'm going to be really mad. But I'm sure there are people who haven't. I have found out from sometimes that I watch channels all the time and haven't subscribed to them. So just because they show up in your feed on your homepage doesn't mean you subscribe to them. It's actually pretty surprising. So make sure you subscribe to your favorite channels. It's how we know that you like us. It's how we know that we're doing a good job. It's kind of how we measure our progress in our journey. So make sure you do that. And I will see you guys all tomorrow night. And yeah, if you're going to the meetup at Love and Spades Homestead, we will see you there. We'll be there with my wife, Rachel, and our 3 little kids, and we will not have any day goose. We're not bringing any rats to give away this time, hopefully. But we're trying to get a booth so that we can give away some t-shirts and stuff while we're there without carrying them around and stuff like that. So hope to see you guys there. Hope to see you guys tomorrow night. If you're just coming back in, wait a few minutes and you can go back and watch this whole thing. I have no idea what we talked about, but I'm sure it was some good stuff. So Nunny, Texas, we'll see you guys tomorrow night, I'm sure. Hope Texas is getting back to normal. My brother lives in Tyler, Texas, and man, it's been a mess down there. So hopefully everything is getting back to some sort of normal with water and electricity and all those things going down there. So, all right, I'm going to sign off. I will see you guys tomorrow night. And until then, be safe, and we'll see